It's a challenge. I think if you listen to our defensive guys, the thing that impresses them when you watch them, and you watch game film and you watch cut-ups, and we spend a lot of time watching cut-ups. I think all coaches do. But you watch them sequentially, and the thing that jumps out at you is it is tough to knock them off the tracks. Mm-hmm. It's tough to get them behind in the count. And, good defenses try to do that to offenses, is make them, have to go the long field or, third and longs, those kinds of things. And, it's not easy to do it for this football team because they're just really, really adept at what they do. And then they've got that explosive capability too with the receivers. I think they had 2 first-rounders last year, I think. And, they feel like the guys on campus were better than or as good as. So that just gives you an indication of the kind of talent. And it's like a team we played a couple of weeks ago. Like every play, you've got to be on top of your game or, it can be sudden death real fast for you. I think Mason's probably our most veteran guy up front. And I think I'm safe in saying that. And I think we started, 3 sophomores and 2 freshmen last time out. I think it was, and I might be wrong there because Nick couldn't go. Nick's a veteran player too, but he's been fighting some issues, injury issues. So, it's not the same as, but I learned a painful lesson in 1983, 1984. We had in '83 we had a really good offensive line. And we were 7 seniors out of 10, which was good for '83. It wasn't so good for '84. It was an exciting year. We had Ronnie Harmon to get us out of some jams. I'm still thinking about a play out there. He ran an 80-yard draw against Illinois. Safety blitz. We just kind of grabbed the 7 guys that rushed, and then he made one guy miss and took it to the house. That's when I learned the value of a good skill player versus line. But you just work through it. That's what you do. And we were really young in '84, and we were pretty damn good in '85. So you just push through it and just keep trying to get better each week. And it's not a perfect situation, but that's where we're at right now, and we'll just keep working hard.
First meeting in Columbus since 2013. What do you remember about that game? I know there was a lot of 3 tight end usage, but you hung in there.
Yeah.
Are there any lessons you can kind of apply from that trip to this one?
It's interesting in our series, from the last 23 years. We got smoked a couple times right off the bat, predictably. Smoked in the middle 2000s there, and then we had, basically it was a Big Ten championship game there in 2009, excuse me. Next to the last time we were there, and then 13 was a hell of a football game. I remember it felt like they had 12 guys on the field with Braxton Miller and a first-round running back, so it was really tough to, same thing. I mean, you got really good receivers, you got a really good back, and I think it was Carlos Hyde, and you got a really good quarterback. So, they just put the pressure on you like we talked about a couple of weeks ago. But it was a really good game, tough game, competitive game, and, we tried to hold the ball, try to keep it out of their hands a little bit. And had some success with that. Hit a big play, I think it was Duzey, down on the right sideline. So, that's kind of what it takes. You got to try to keep the score close and try to find a way maybe to create something and see what we can do. But it's going to be a big challenge.